growth therapy. Oh my God, HK
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey. I'm sure as soon as they see featuring HK Brains, people know it's gonna be good.
Take a seat and feature
Feature
me.
me.
Touch on me. Get on your knees. I'll take the lead. I got the energy. Oh. Get into it.
Shout out to Flo.
Flo.
I love a girl band.
I also love the girl band, but I love Flo specifically.
Yes.
Like I
And
am
they're British.
obsessed. They are. They're so cute in interviews. They're also like literally just turning 21.
That's what I was gonna say because like they are inspired by like the early 2000s music, and that's when they were like born.
Right.
Bitch,
Oh
they were
they're
kids.
2000s babies.
They were kids when like no more, baby, I'ma do it right. Because that's
Wow.
really what they're getting their inspiration from. Is like 3LW,
Yeah.
Destiny's Child,
Holy
TLC.
shit.
Yeah, and they were like, you know,
Yeah.
they were born.
Those were the.
Is it crazy to think like these early 20-year-olds are like they were
They're now in their
infants at one
20s.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely
Like-
just making me realize my time gap, but that like the babies that we thought when they were the
Right.
babies are just like, or when we realized they were babies are like now becoming young adults.
Yeah, I think it's because it's the first time. I think being like in your 30s and late 20s, or just in general, when you finally see a kid grow up to be like an actual adult, is when you, like, which is around like what our time. Am I making sense?
Our time.
Like, okay, no. Okay, let me rephrase everything I just
Our time
said.
was so long ago.
No, I'm just saying, like, okay, let's say we're like 10 years old and we have a cousin that's born.
Okay.
And then we like watch them grow up. And then now being like 30 years old, that kid is now 20 years old. And so it's the first time we really like I think understand, like we see a baby be born and comprehend what's happening.
Yeah.
And then like see them grow up to be actual adults and see how quickly that has gone by.
Yeah.
I think that's why for us at this age, we're like, oh my God, wait, we're feeling really old because we're really seeing the younger generation actually get
Grow
to an adult
up.
years.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's different watching growth as an adult.
Yes.
So I totally get what you're saying.
Yes.
now.
Because and also we're still young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's really the first, I'm sure like old ass fucking people, 80-year-old, obviously they're used to it by now, but we're young, but still realizing, okay, anyways, we don't have to dissect this too much.
No, you're right. I mean, I used to think, like, in my old perspective, like, when I'll never forget when I entered freshman year of high school and I was like, I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. Like, I went to go to college and the 4 years just lasted so long.
Yeah.
And luckily I found my group and my niche and it was fun for some parts, but now I'm just like 4 years goes by so fast.
4 years ago was 2019.
10 years goes by so fast.
4 years ago was
Like-
2019. Like if you were a freshman in 2019, now they're seniors. Like and we used to think 4 years was like so
Yeah.
long.
It also
We're
sucks that they went through
old.
high school during COVID. Like,
That sucks.
that fucking sucks.
You couldn't be. Well, there would probably be a hoe. It's fine.
I mean, after,
Yeah.
I hope that for them.
Like imagine like going through puberty when you want to just like hump and fuck everything. And like,
But you're stuck at
but,
home.
But you're like so scared of like COVID, or you're so like
Oh,
that's
true.
beginning like in
True.
2020 and
There's probably
stuff.
so much masturbation because it also was like the huge uprising
much
of like
masturbation.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
we were all just at home. So, yeah.
I love that.
Oh, I love that too.
I love that too. Anyways, hi guys, it's me, Stefanie Maegan, your host of Broco Therapy, and guess what? You already know. We got HK motherfucking brains, bitch. If this was your show, hypothetically, how would you have done introductions?
You know, I've become a fan of like the like cold opens. I don't even know if I'm using that term right, but when we kind of just go into it, without, like, a hard start. Because
You like a cold
before when
open.
we first did it, it was like, hey, introduction right away. Here's the topic, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And you know we've grown and evolved so much, but I really like that we focus on the organic aspect of just like, let's just start a conversation, start a topic, so
Yeah.
whatever. But if I were to have a show,
Because we
it'd
want
probably
you
be
to have a show.
similar.
That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get to. Is that
I knew you were trying to say, I was like, I don't say it.
Hey,
I
everyone
don't
wants an
say it.
HK Brains like vlog. You know what I mean? Like everyone wants that.
You say everybody.
Everyone.
It's not.
Everybody wants it.
You're so nice.
I'm also very delusional. So
no,
but
it's
that's
fine.
what, because I really do think every single one of my fans would want that. And like, I don't know if you guys do, but like, I just assume.
I'm trying to practice more delusion because I'm
You're
way
so
too
realistic.
analytical. Yeah, I'm a hyper analytical overthinker, and I need more delusion because I'm stopping myself from doing things.
Yeah.
So
You'd be a great producer.
this year,
for
I'm not
somebody.
doing New Year's resolutions. I'm doing New Year's delusions.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to think everybody in the world wants to see a morning routine by HK Brains.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I would love to see that. You're like, it's, I was gonna get real scandalous. You're like, it is the morning. We got morning wood.
Oh,
BRB.
that's not scandal. That's just normal shit. Bless you. Oh, shit.
Those are really aggressive sneeze. I'm sorry.
so dramatic, but that was also so Filipino.
It's so okay.
Like everybody
Filipino
jokes about
sneeze.
Filipino sneeze, so it's like a war cry, like ah!
Brian, because it is such a Filipino thing to sneeze so loud. Like my mom sneezes so
Oh
loud.
my god,
And like,
it's so funny.
it was like such a tita moment. It was like, achoo! And you're like, whoa,
Oh
tita
my
step,
god.
relax.
Oh my
But like,
god.
no, Brian, because I sneeze like a fucking maniac. Like,
I know. It's just you just proved it to us.
and like every time he's like, jeez, like he's like, I'm pretty sure everyone in my meeting just heard that. It's like,
Do you need more attention?
right? Like,
Oh, shit.
oh my god.
That was premium Pinay right there.
But I usually like keep my sneezes down to like a low level, but I don't know what it was during that moment where it was like, just keep.
We need to look more into this. We need to research. I need the data of like why Filipinos
Why do we
need
sneeze
to
loud?
sneeze so fucking loud. There could be many reasons. Maybe it's good luck. Maybe they want to get it out of their system, or they
I think
just
for
want we just
me-
want attention.
You know what it is for me? This sounds probably really gross, but it's fine. I feel like because my mom still gets mad at me. She's like, God, close your mouth every time I sneeze. Because like if I like hold it in and I just let everything come out, like if I just sneeze through my nose, so many boogers are gonna come out.
Okay.
So it's almost like I have to like and like
oh,
let
you
it
want
out.
it through your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's like it sounds like a yell because
Well, isn't that what a sneeze is? I don't think you really sneeze through your nose. Or do you?
I mean, like,
Oh,
you
no,
know,
you
what
do
sometimes,
sometimes.
yeah, and
Yeah,
with, you know,
yeah.
you sneeze and boogers come out. I feel like if I keep my sneeze quiet,
Yeah.
more boogers will come out, like actual, like,
Oh,
Yeah,
I see. Well,
and
you should
so-
never hold or stifle your sneeze. That's supposed to be bad for you. But I think we add extra.
yeah. And I don't know why, but it like it's just like this thing that I realized when I was younger that if the louder I sneezed, the less boogers would come out.
Oh, I see.
And
I
but
see,
now
I see.
I'm just sneezing really
Now you're just
loud, and everyone looks
loud.
at me like I'm crazy. So
Got
it's like
it, got it.
maybe just do it quiet and have all the boogers come out and just blow my nose or something. But I'm just
it.
resorting to be like, Achoo! Anyways.
Oh my god. That was giving like Street Fighter to me.
Yeah.
It was like, Hadouken!
Oh my god. Anyway,
I love this topic.
Just
We will
me.
explore. I'm going to do some
Yes.
research, some independent research.
wait, who in your life sneezes loud?
Pretty much any of my family. I don't talk to
Really?
them anymore, but like, yeah, any of my family and my Filipino friends. Yeah.
ask
To the
them
point
why-
where I'll be like, it's not really the volume for me. I'm just like, can you cover your face? Like, I get offended when I'm just like, Because I'm partly germaphobe, and I know, like, I've
Yeah.
seen like the videos of like when you sneeze, it smells like billions of fucking blah blah. I'm
Right,
just like,
right,
oh
right.
shit. So like, it's just gross to me that like they wanted to like share their cloud
My
with
bad.
me. No.
Sorry.
But it was more so like growing up, my cousins would do it on purpose. Like they would sneeze on me directly because they were fucking assholes.
Oh, okay, so this is trauma.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like ask like your Filipino friends like why they sneeze loud. If you're Filipino, comment below like why do you sneeze loud? Or if you
Or
just
if you're
sneeze loud.
non-Filipino, do you also like do you find that other people who are not Filipino sneeze loud? Because
Yeah.
I'm sure we're not the only ones, but it just seems very common in our culture.
Yeah. Like,
it's really weird. That's
because I can't really think of white people sneezing loud like that. Or like
I don't
you
think
know.
about white people at all, but I'm just kidding. Liquid death. Some ASMR. Oh shit.
Oh.
I failed.
You failed.
I failed. I should never be an ASMR girl. Can't be an ASMR.
Oh my. It is 2023 and it's time to step up our self-care game. This time of year is all about new year, new me, but our vagina is like, girl, new year, but same problems. Like, don't neglect this problem down here. It stinks. Let's fix this. This is where our longtime sponsor, NutriBlast, comes in. Their goal is to create a whole product line that is dedicated to help women with any feminine hygiene troubles and to give them affordable, reliable options. And you know it like works when my boyfriend actually notices too. Like he even says like, wait, it smells better down here. Like not that our vagina is supposed to smell like flowers and roses, but it just smells like healthier. You owe it to yourself to take care of your body, your mind, your vagina. Like trust me, your vagina is gonna be like, thank you. Seriously. Visit Amazon.com/NutriBlast and use code BROGIRL20 to get 20% off your order. It's a great time to feel fresh and put together. So again, visit Amazon.com/NutriBlast and use code BROGIRL20 for all your feminine needs.
I don't have nails for it, but
yes.
Yes.
Anyways.
Well, back to me.
Yeah. No, really back to you because.
So this was supposed to be kind of like a soft launch. Thank you
Yeah.
for that little like segue. I know what you were doing over there. But yeah, it's been in the works for a while. I've always wanted to just create content and build a channel, and I have several ideas that I want to pursue. But this new year is kind of like that's my new venture. My goal for the year is just to create.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and obviously, you know, you're gonna be a huge part of that.
I'm gonna answer anything you want, need. Like I have the equipment for it. I have the advice for it. Like anything.
You got the sneezes for it.
I got the sneezes for it.
And also, I just realized I actually do have to make a bigger announcement of this because I didn't tell anyone. But I'm moving to the Bay Area.
Woo!
Bay Area. So you're not getting rid of me, bitch.
They're happy about that because that means you have to be closer to me.
Yes.
Which means more HK.
And a lot more creation. And I think just we're gonna be on kind of like a different scale. But while it's obviously super bittersweet because so much of my life has become LA. I've been here for like I think like 16 plus years.
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna be back often.
Yeah.
You know, like while I am sad and bittersweet, I'm so much more excited to start my new life. I have so much things that I want to begin. So I'm focusing on that. Those are my priorities. But I'm not as sad because I know I'm just going to be back here often.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Honestly, the thing is like.
I'm just a Cali boy through and through. So.
Right. I was like, it's not that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's
hour flight.
Exactly. And a 5-hour drive, which is like really not that bad.
I've gotten used to that since college. I got used to that
yeah,
drive. So.
Same. And so so it's like it's far enough to feel like, okay, like far away and you could miss people in a different life, but like not far enough where it's like an inconvenience.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And once they build that bullet train in like 30 years, then I'll take that.
Right. A fucking bullet train.
But
Anyways,
yeah,
but
so I
yeah,
guess
I'm
we're
so
starting there with
excited.
announcements, moving to the Bay Area. I'm not gonna
Bay
say what city, but I'll be
Area. But in the
around.
Bay.
And catch me just creating things. If you want to collab, let me know.
Oh my gosh. But I love
um,
this. Like you got a new car, a
I
new
did. Oh, we're
city, new
we're putting it
part.
all out there.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like
No, you're right.
you're
No, yes.
venturing into this new
Yes. A lot of new things.
lifestyles.
A lot of new things. I'm
Wait,
actually
who the
really
fuck is
excited.
calling me?
Oh shit. Dun, ga, da, ding, gang, 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 gang. Gang, 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 gang.
Okay, I need
Gang,
to clap. Sorry. Like bang, 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 boom. Anyways,
It was your
yeah.
neighbor. She wanted you to not sleep so loud. No, just kidding.
Imagine. Oh my god, I don't even know who that was. I just saw the number, but it's fine.
Oh,
Actually, I kind of want to know.
secret caller.
Who was it? Oh shit! It's my shrooms, girl.
Your shrooms plug.
Heading over there. That's okay. Yes.
Oh, we're doing shrooms this episode?
No, but I
Oh.
mean, should we? No, I got things to do.
Okay. That's
But,
right.
like-
Actually, I do too.
Yeah, you have like.
I have goodbye dinners
that's
to
so fun.
attend.
I love that.
Oh,
We could just go on
shit.
shrooms. That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm
Um,
currently on my farewell tour. It's been nice, but bittersweet. I'm gonna keep saying that word because that's just what the epitome of it is. But thankfully, it hasn't been too sad. Like I keep thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna start crying at dinner, and like my friends are so great, and they're also just mature, and
Yeah.
they know that I'll be back. You know, like we're also so busy in our lives that even currently we don't see each other as often.
Mm.
So I think the periods of when we don't see each other to then when we do, it'll be like we'll start right from where we left off type of thing.
Right.
you
And they
know?
could go visit you. It's not too far.
Yeah.
And like they'll have, I'm just excited to have a friend out there
Oh.
selfishly because
Who?
yo, I don't have
Just kidding.
time.
I'm kidding.
Never mind.
I'm kidding. Of course.
No, okay, wait, she says I'm here. Oh my god, hold on.
Oh
Hold on, guys.
shit. I'm dead. I really have to pause.
Wait, hold on. Beer. I got some chocolate shrooms. Sorry, I forgot to.
Drug break.
drug deal break. And this would happen while I'm like with you too. Sorry guys, my shrooms,
No,
girl.
I love that.
Well,
The chocolates, I am.
you want
That's actually the first time No, I'm good. I need to function. But I haven't had like the full pure form because I feel like it'd be too intense. for me.
Yeah, same.
I have to but when I did experience the chocolate, it was really nice.
Yeah, I know. I've experienced it too, and it just feels like edibles, honestly. You know. So, anyways,
And we're back.
and we're back
And we're back.
after that drug deal break. Just kidding. It was just a chocolate bar. That's
It was
it.
it's just a chocolate sales.
Yeah,
person.
a chocolate sales. It was like when they for like the kids fundraisers. It was
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It was for a fundraiser.
It was a kid.
It was a kid.
Someone's kid.
Someone's child who knocked on the door. Anyways, yeah. So back to you.
Oh yes.
Jeez.
SoCal has just become such a huge part of my life. I know I'll be back, and
Yeah.
I'm just so much more excited to begin my life. I think that's what's exciting, like coming back home, like it's a homecoming.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be in a new area that I had not lived before, so it's still new to me.
I'm just so excited. Can you
Yeah.
invite me to stuff? You
Yeah,
don't
of
always have to invite me
course.
to everything. Don't
Of
feel pressured.
course.
Just
No,
because
I
I'm
mean,
like,
yeah, for sure.
no pressure.
I'll invite you to my dance shows.
I would love to, and I would film the whole thing. I'd be like, "You're the tita," and like with the,
The Mean
video
Girls
camera.
mom.
Yes, that would be me. Just like on the side like this. Hey. I would love that.
Yeah, but I definitely want to.
What made you want to
more.
like move back to the Bay?
So it wasn't like a brand new thing. Had been an idea in the works for a while. Because I had always missed the Bay, and by my like 10th year in SoCal, I was like, I miss home, and that was around the time
Yeah.
that I like broke up with my long-term ex,
Yeah.
and I was like, I had nothing left, but I wasn't. ready emotionally or financially to move out of SoCal. And I
Yeah,
didn't feel
because
like I
Bay
was
Area is
done.
expensive. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
And I didn't feel like I was done with SoCal at the time. So I was like, oh, let me just rough it out a little longer. So stayed in SoCal. Then when I decided to go back to school, when I got to like my third year of school, I was like, maybe after I graduate, I might get my degree. And then I thought of like starting my career, getting my first full time job in the Bay,
Mm.
especially if I wanted to pursue an industry like tech.
Yeah.
So that was just like kind of in the back burner. I was like, we'll see if it happens, it happens. Finished my degree in 2021, and it was rough for all of us. Getting back on my feet during the pandemic was really hard. So I hadn't thought about it for a while. But then this past year was a really good year for me. And once I got that like financial stability, I was like, you know what? I think I can do this. Let me see if it'll align. So I just like cast the line and see what I caught, and it worked out. One of my best friends was like, literally was just a joke. He
Yeah.
was like, he was going through things with his roommate, and he was like, oh haha, like just move in with me, because I was telling him about my problems at the time. This was only a few months ago, like in October.
Mm.
And the more we joked about it, the more we were just like, honestly, fuck it, like let's just do it.
Yeah.
And then it once things were in motion, it just happened so easily. Like the application process within within a month of talking about the idea of moving in, we like set up a spreadsheet. We were just really organized about it of like, okay, let's just look at places.
Mm.
We didn't even get through like a first quarter of the spreadsheet when we were like, no, this is the place we're gonna live.
Mm.
And then since he lives up in there, he went to go view it, and he was like, no, this is it. I'm in love. And I was like, I just trust him. We have the same taste.
Yeah.
Signed the lease. This is again like 2 months after we talked about it, or 2 months after we agreed to move in. Signed the lease. We got our keys December 23rd, and they've already started moving in, and I move next week.
Oh my
So it's just
God.
happening, and I love who I'm
Yeah.
living with. They're like such close friends. I'm living with my best friend and his boyfriend,
Yeah.
and I trust them with my life. They're just wonderful people, and then I'm gonna be around more of my close friends that are
Yeah.
in the Bay, and you.
Of course.
And so yeah, and I'm excited for you to see my space,
I
'cause
know. I'm so excited.
you know,
We're gonna
maybe
record
you guys will
there.
see it, because there's a lot of
Yes.
spaces to record in my space. So new things. It just feels like really, really
Yes.
good. And I'm glad that I can focus on all these things, because there's still a lot of trials and tribulations that I'm currently facing. Because who isn't, right? We're
Right,
also going through
right.
it. But I'd rather those things are gonna happen like regardless. So I might as well have things that I'm enjoying and proud and excited about
Mm.
with the bullshit, you know?
Right, right. I love that. How
Yeah.
exciting. It's gonna be an oh my God.
Oh, she's gonna sneeze again.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
um it's gonna be an amazing year for you. Like, I'm so excited, and I'm just like just excited to have you like nearby and get to
Yeah.
record with you in like your space.
Yes.
And it's gonna be fun. And like
Yes.
it's even inspired me too, because like I've been in the Bay since April last year, 2022, and like it's pretty much been a year, and I feel like
Mhm.
it's just like I was telling you in the car, like it's just been me adjusting to like living with someone new
Yeah.
and just like adjusting to a new
Who
city.
is also your partner. That's huge.
Yes, I've never
Huge
lived. I've
adjustment.
never lived with a boyfriend before, so it was like the first time, and so and then spending time with him, and then and then just adjusting to a new city, and then also adjusting to a new schedule coming out to LA. Like I feel like it was just a lot of adjusting and like
Yeah.
paying off debt, and now I just feel like I just really want to like explore the Bay,
Yeah.
like just give it a shot. Like I do miss LA,
Yeah.
and like I'm always happy when I'm here, but I'm like I need to really give the Bay like a shot. Like
Yeah.
I really need to
Oh
like
my God, let's be like, let's start a side TikTok, and we'll just like rate food places in the Bay.
yes.
Also,
Yes.
shout out to Keith Lee. I love him so much.
To who?
Keith Lee, the guy that does like the food reviews on TikTok.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wait.
great.
Okay,
I'll show you
okay.
later.
Okay,
You'll
okay.
get into him. He's wonderful.
Yeah. And just I just want to explore. And also I just feel like I haven't made any friends out there. Like I went on Bumble BFF when I first moved out there, but I just felt so overwhelmed that I
Yeah.
couldn't just like. I was like, wait, don't know when I'll be able to like see these people because I'm
Yeah.
so busy.
Yeah.
And now I just feel like I'm gonna just try. Like I feel like just even have a couple of girlfriends to have brunch with. You know what I mean? Like you need
Yeah.
like a couple of like friends.
Yeah.
Like a community is important.
And I think the type of people that we are, like, we need to connect organically.
Yes.
Because, like, it's cool that things like Bumble BFF exist and stuff like that, but I feel like for me that's a little too organized. Like,
Mhm.
I'll connect with whoever is on the same frequency, you know?
Right,
So, like,
right.
people that are messy. Just kidding, I'm not like that anymore.
Oh my
No, but you know what I
God.
mean? Like, people just, like, who are
Yeah.
spontaneous and, like, have fun in the moment and
Right. Yeah. Same.
who are, like, not afraid to be ridiculous. Like,
yeah. Like
that's the
look
shit that
stupid.
I
Look like a penis with
Yeah.
when you look like a butt.
Yeah.
You know, like you need that.
It's one of our greatest hits.
One of our greatest hits. Oh my God. But yeah, what's the nightlife like in the Bay compared to like?
So great question. I actually don't know because I moved to SoCal when I was 18.
I never really experienced it. I feel like
LA is my stomping ground, so I have no fucking. And when I visit, I usually just visit during Pride, so I'm just a faggot the whole time. Like I don't know, I don't know what's cool, but I hear that like from my friends that are currently in the Bay, they're like actually the club scene in the city, actual San Francisco, is actually whack, but. When you want to get down, you go to like South Bay, like San Jose or Oakland, East Bay. Like that's where it's like you get the culture, and so I'm just like, that makes sense to me, you know. Like it's when people come to SoCal, I'm like, we're never going clubbing in Hollywood. Hollywood's fucking trash.
yes, it's like yeah. There's like
you gotta take
certain
them to
spots. Yeah,
and it makes sense, you know.
Like I'm looking for a new Virgil. You never went to the Virgil with me though.
No,
I just like loved the Virgil because it was just back then. I don't know how the Virgil is now, but like pre-pandemic, it was just like chill. Like it wasn't too much of a scene, but they always played like really good music and
like Lock and Key.
Similar, yeah, but a little grungier.
Okay,
It's like Lock and Key with a mix of Cha Cha Lounge.
Okay, I don't know that one either, but
you don't know Cha Cha Lounge here in Silver Lake?
Which club is that at? Or that's what it's called, Cha Cha Lounge?
Yeah, it's called Cha Cha Lounge.
I think I may have been there like a couple times.
Okay.
But obviously blacked out, so
yeah,
can't tell you too much.
But for those who the nightlife in LA, yeah, it's a little bit of like Lock and Key with Cha Cha Lounge is what the Virgil is.
Cute. I also used to love going to 143, but pre-pandemic because post-pandemic.
I am the only Filipino in LA who's never been to 143.
I wouldn't even take you now because even my friends that go now, they're just like, we go and then we leave it in an hour because the vibe is just not right. It's not the same.
Why?
Just I think most of us like aged out, but I think in a good way because like that club is targeted towards like freshly 21-year-olds and early 20s, and so of course it was fun when it was like in my 20s, but I went for the R&B. I went for the music and the DJs.
They played all the great R&B like music. And is it still not?
I
not like that?
assume, but like I don't know any of the new DJs, and I feel like I don't know if
and then everyone's just like
around.
Babies.
Yeah, it's just babies. Babies having babies.
That's crazy.
So,
like, 'cause I don't go out like in LA like that anymore. But like,
I think what's most annoying with those scenes is when you go out and you realize those babies don't know how to drink.
Yes, that's what it is. I don't like being in places where it's like
everyone's blacked out and there's barf everywhere and it's just like you're a mess and it's like, okay, I know we have all of our messy nights, but like it literally is just like being in a frat house where everyone is throwing up.
Yeah,
just like
we're in our 30s now. We want to be drunk, but like we want to be okay.
Yeah, and like not to say that you don't get messy beyond that age, but it's just like constant barrage of that. It's just like too much. I can't enjoy the atmosphere. So I think that's what's going on over there. I don't quite know anymore. But I really like now I just kick it with like Lock and Key because it's low capacity, low vibes. But
low capacity, it's
music.
always
Low capacity is like I meant like it is tiny in there, so it's easy to fill up very fast.
Right.
But I go on the days that it's not. Like I would never go on like a Friday, Saturday.
That's where
Thursday,
where
Sunday.
The Filipinos and the black people is at Lock and Key.
There are a lot of us there. Yeah,
it's like Filipinos and black people.
I mean, there's like Latinos there too. Like you get a good mix, but for the most part, we do dominate. Yeah. But the DJ is so good. Well, it depends on the night you go, but like
Yeah.
usually the DJs are really really good.
I
Like if you
love
fuck
Lock and
with
Key.
like house, deep house, and then R&B and hip
I don't
hop.
want the house. I want the R&B.
Oh.
I want the hip hop.
Mm.
I only
I'm
want
slowly
house. I
there's
only
some
want
house that I
house
like.
if I'm on drugs.
Okay, no, you're thinking like electro, like EDM. That's not what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about vibey R&B house, like
Oh,
Kaytranada.
yeah, yeah. 1000%.
Wait.
Okay, I know what you mean. I just was thinking like how
The
like
way you stuttered, that's the correct
No.
Kaytranada
Yes,
correct
Kaytranada.
reaction to Kaytranada
Yes,
is the
perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we should all feel about Kaytra. So.
Exactly. But
And I
yeah,
have to
but if
watch
it's
him
like
before I die.
No, I need Molly, bitch. Like don't. We cannot grab
Who's
a
Molly?
drink. Who's Molly? Molly. Yes. We love her.
Yeah, no, I love
She's
her.
like the best.
Yeah,
Even though I
yeah.
haven't had her in like years. You know what the twins said they want to do?
What?
They want to do an episode on Molly. And I said, let's do it.
We've
with
been talking
HK.
about that for the longest
We've
time.
been talking about it for years.
Yeah.
But maybe we're in the Bay.
I think, okay, we just need to set it up. It can't be this setting.
No.
We need to bring our mics to like a loungy area
Yes.
where we're gonna be playing Kaytranada and have a full playlist of like bomb ass house music. And
That might be too distracting though for the listeners.
well, that's the thing. We would also need to be deliberate with the topics because again, like we're gonna be going through things in our
We would
own
have to have the
minds.
emails picked out.
Because when I like it's a thing when I allegedly do Molly.
Are you one of those like people that talk about their
My-
feelings and like how much they love everyone?
No, I lose track. So my friend, when we were at this party, it was my party, not at this party, my house party. For the holidays, I got so fucked up, and she was like, "I had the best conversation with you." I was like, "What do we talk about?" She's like, "Absolutely nothing." Because she was sober. She just
Yeah.
came to like visit, and she would ask me questions. And she said I would start on topic and then completely veer off into something else. And she just laughed her ass off. And I was like, so yeah, it probably would be a pretty, not even chaotic, but it's just like, we would
I
just
mean,
be talking about a million things.
Yeah, which is like the whole point. You know what I mean? It's like it's not gonna be structured.
It's a
gonna
social
be
experiment.
It's a social experiment. And it's like, of course we'd be on drugs. So it's not gonna be the smoothest episode ever. It might be the worst episode ever.
Right.
It might
Right.
be really edited down. But we should figure out a situation to make it happen.
Yeah. I think if we just do it, even if we just record it just to see as an experiment, it'd be just for us.
Yeah. No, one
Because
time
maybe we won't even want to publish.
One time I was like, oh, let me be high on the show. Actually,
Oh,
this
you
happened
did
a
it?
couple times where I was like, let's do stoned girl therapy. Like,
Okay.
So I was like smoking. I was taking like gummies and shit like on the show.
Whoa.
Worst episode
Do
ever.
you have like
I
a high tolerance
I
for
never put it out.
THC?
I have a low top. Like I get high
Oh,
quickly.
shit.
I don't smoke. So like I don't smoke weed really. So but I was like, that'd be so funny to get super high and just like do an episode. No.
Oh, fuck.
No, because I did it with we're not friends anymore, but homegirl. We did an episode where we're both like high. And we just like stopped talking and just started eating.
Oh, shit.
And that's it. And we're like, what were we saying? I don't know. I just kept eating.
I'm
Like it was just like we just like
dead.
didn't talk.
Damn.
I was like the worst. I was like, we can't put this out.
So it was kind of pretty much what you expect from getting high.
Yes. So I was like, I think we won't do the
Got
stone
it.
girl therapy, but
Yeah.
with Molly.
Well,
it's a lot of
MDMA,
fun.
I mean, it is more psychedelic, so I'm sure there'd be a different response.
Yeah,
You know.
for sure. But
Okay. Well,
anything
new things on the
else?
docket. I mean, I'm just excited. I feel like the Bay is going to be just like a new hub of creation for me, but also for you. Isn't the next show in the Bay?
Yes, April 7th.
Okay.
As of right now, we're still, well, when the time of this recording, we haven't locked in a venue yet, but we want it to be April 7th. So we'll see. I'm going to lock in the venue probably like in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
stay
be
tuned
on
for
the
that.
lookout for that announcement.
But it's going to be in April no matter what,
okay.
before Coachella, don't worry.
Oh, shit.
Because we, but yeah, Bay Area show.
Oh, shit.
We're ready. Yeah, we're already planning it. We're already like
I'm
in the
excited.
works of planning it.
I'm
so
excited. I'm
I
excited.
know. And then the next one after that, we're really hoping for New York. Really hoping.
Oh my God.
So we'll see. One show at a time.
Oh.
I want to do a tour.
A tour?
I just want a
Yeah.
tour.
Actually, a tour would be fun.
Right?
Because then you also there will definitely be stories while on tour.
Right, exactly. And it'd just be fun.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's read an email.
Okay.
Let's do what we do.
Yes.
I feel like you'd be good for this. Subject is watching porn cheating?
Ooh, I just was thinking about this conversation. Well, it's not about me. Go ahead.
No. It's okay. It's about you.
Because I am.
Okay, do you not want to talk about it?
Man, I do, but I don't. The topic of watching porn while you're dating somebody is still. I realize how I have such a different perspective because when I was in my long-term relationship, porn was a regular thing for me and my partner. Like we would watch porn together and we would have sex watching porn. So we were like, it wasn't a big deal. And then we knew that we watched porn even separately when we were just masturbating by ourselves. So,
Right.
But then I realized, oh, it's still a big deal for like other people.
Right.
Mostly like my heterosexual friends, but I was just like,
I think cheating is subjective. So depending on who you're dating. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because some people talk about like emotional cheating and they're like, to what degree? And it's just like, oh. So yeah, I personally don't mind porn or even sexual content or even posting your own sexual content because a lot of people, make their own now and publish it on free platforms. And
fill me up.
I probably I wish I could still use that fucking username.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Actually, somebody just hit me up on Snapchat on my fucking burner Snapchat account, and he was like, "Hey, how come I can't still find your old Twitter or your not old Twitter?" He's like, "Can't find your Twitter." I was like, "My Twitter is still up." He's like, "I can't see it," and he's like, "Fill me up," and I was like, "Oh, girl,
Oh,
we've
it's a
moved
fan.
far past that."
Oh,
And so I had to tell him about my alleged new Twitter that I may or may not have. But yeah, I can't be just me personally. Yeah, like I love being sexually expressive, sexually open, sexually creative, and I just know it's a part of my identity. And I just definitely need someone on the same frequency of freakiness and openness. So it's interesting because as I navigate meeting new people and talking to new people and dating new people, it's like it's not a touchy subject to me, but I just try to ease into it to see like how down are they.
So what you're saying is you're talking to somebody early
I'm talking
stages.
to a lot of people. I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I talk to my friends.
Okay. I don't give a shit if you watch porn, bitch.
For right now, I'm just gonna say as a general.
Are you masturbating the mic?
No, I'm just caressing it.
Caressing.
But I am talking to people.
Yeah. You're dating around. You're dating someone. You like someone.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say that. You like someone. You're interested in someone.
Yeah.
Before we get into
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, oh, like, would they like if I did this? Like, I feel like when you first, you're interested in someone, you express that you both have interest in each other. And so it's like the beginning stages of like seeing if this could be anything.
Yeah.
It's me and Brian did this too, where it's like, what could slide with them and what doesn't. Like, I remember Brian said that he would like a couple like girls' pictures. Like, I think it was like Kaylani, like just celebrity, photos. It was like a good picture of them, whatever. And just to see if like I would get jealous, if I was a type to get jealous. So he was just kind of testing the waters, but like I'm not jealous at all. So like it's not even a thing.
Well, joke's on him because you want to fuck Kaylani too. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, make a double date on it. It's fine. Like I fucking love Kaylani. So yeah, but like stuff like that, him like in girls' photo, like it doesn't get to me. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm trying to back you up on is
and
just like.
Yeah, thank you. I think the beginning stages is like it's free game to me.
Mm,
Like I am allowed to say this is what I do and what do you do and what does this,
mm,
but when it gets to more serious and we agree like, oh, we're taking the next steps past talking, if we're actually dating, be like, okay, so then we need to like respect each other's boundaries. What are
yeah.
our ground rules? Is this making you comfortable? If you are uncomfortable, let me know and then we can discuss like, okay, what is it that you don't like about it? Do you
Mhm.
have that insecurity? Because it's a very real insecurity of like, oh, you feel cheated on or you think that this person has a wandering eye because they watch porn or they don't find you attractive because they watch porn. That's not the case. I just
Yeah.
love sex as a general. Um, and not that my partner can't always deliver to me, but they don't always have to.
Right.
Like
Right.
my partner isn't my like sex toy or my sex
Or
object.
sex property.
Right.
Like you don't own
Correct.
their sex.
Or their body.
Yeah.
They're their own person. So it's just like, yeah, I think we need to definitely discuss it more and change the conversation around how we like compose our relationships and date each other and talk about sex and cheating and porn and all that shit.
Okay.
So,
I love that.
yeah. First caller. Just
First
kidding.
caller, let's get into it. Hey girl, love the pod. Discovered it through TikTok. Anyways, I stay listening to your pods every day. I scrolled all the way as far as I could to start listening to them. LOL. Anyways, so chisme, a little backstory. My boyfriend, 21 Scorpio, and I, 22 Taurus,
Oh.
have been dating for 8 months. Actually, Scorpio and Taurus are do pretty well together, right? Don't they say?
Well, I'm also I'm a
You're definitely
Taurus
have
sun
hella Scorpio in
and
your
a
chart somehow.
Scorpio moon. Aquarius
Moon.
rising. Sorry.
Aquarius
You tell me what that means
rising.
though, bitch. I don't know. Like moon is like what you're hiding or something? Or like you're
It's like who? Yeah, I don't know. I'm
so
not
like
really good. I can't remember either.
the,
Even
my
though
interpretation, correct me if I'm wrong, is like your sun is like
your
what you
ego, what you
present,
present.
your moon is what you hide, and then your rising is like who you wanna be.
Yeah, I think so. That's what it is.
Okay. Well, I'm a Scorpio moon. And I'm definitely a freak. So
Yeah, I'm not lying. I can see the Aquariusness in you because you really do hesitate when it comes to feelings.
What's Aquarius like?
Aquarius are humanitarians. They really care about people. Shout out, I'm an Aquarius. Birthday soon. B-Day coming soon. Sorry. I've been hanging out with you too much. That was a very
Good.
HK
It's
brains.
good. I like that I can
dialogue.
ask questions and be a beginner when it comes to like to astrology because it's like you already know it's not one of my main interests.
Yeah.
But I just am fascinated when people talk about it.
Yeah.
And so I'm so sorry that I forgot your sign because you're probably like dumb Aquarius.
Yeah, but I know, but yeah, you're not like you don't stay thinking about
Because to me you're
astrology.
Steph.
Yeah.
Not Steph the Aquarius.
Yeah, you're not like I'm not a walking Aquarius.
Right.
Yeah,
Steph Aquarius.
Steph Aquarius. But yeah, just for those, I just like to rep the Aquariuses out there.
Yeah.
But what they say is with Aquarius is like there's a lot of difficulty when it comes to expressing themselves.
Oh.
So that makes sense when it comes to like your ultimate feelings. It could be. It's not that you don't have feelings because sometimes people are like Aquarius people don't have feelings. Everyone has feelings.
Yeah.
But they tend to
express
like
it is difficult.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to. It's also because I'm over analytical and overthinking.
Yeah.
I want to express it like the right way, exactly. And it's
When
just like, but
fucking
feelings
say
are
it.
fucking fleeting too. So
Right, and they change and they're
Yeah.
just they're valid. So, anyways.
Oh, sorry, I forgot this wasn't about us.
Yeah. It's gonna take us a long time just to get through this email, but that's okay. That's Broco therapy. Oh God. Okay, so we have been dating for 8 months. We met on Tinder, laughing my ass off in November of 2021. And honestly, didn't think anything of it. And he was a chill guy, long hair, plays electric guitar, was super mysterious, which intrigued me. Which then, I mean, we all love a musician, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we always go I love me a man that likes music.
I just like artistic.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Mysterious intrigued me. Which then I found out that he is the cutest person ever, and we clicked. He immediately told me he had never had a serious girlfriend, and on our third date told me straight up that he was looking for something serious, to which I was like, damn, I want to be a hoe around, but fuck it, I'm down. Stuff started to rapidly progress, but this man someone at the door? Knocking? I'm scared.
Are you expecting anyone?
No.
No more shrooms?
No more shrooms? Oh, okay. Oh, Jessica's home. Sorry. Jessica, get it.
The way we fucking shut down. We said,
I've been in Oakland for too long where if you hear the door
no,
before
I mean I just in general don't
Yeah.
use the motherfucking door, but like
before I'd be like, oh, what up? But like now I'm like,
that was scary.
yeah, it's scary.
I mean, crime is on the rise. I'm not trying to get
Like,
hijacked.
people be out here shady. Anyways, Jessica handle her little post. We got stuff to do. We gotta get through this fucking email.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
Should we start over?
Let's just keep going. Well, so homegirl, her man was like, I'm really looking for something even though I've never been in a relationship. And she's like, well, I kind of want to be a hoe, but fuck it, I'm down. So then stuff started to rapidly progress, but this man didn't ask me to be his girlfriend until May 22nd. Y'all can do the math, LOL. So they met November 21st.
Good luck us doing the math. The way
work
she said you could do the math.
You could do the math.
Best of luck. Bitch.
You're making us work? We don't do math. But a long time, I'm assuming.
SATs. Hi. The SATs were a long time ago. But yeah,
So
did she start
November
with a date?
21st? November 21st is when they like linked up,
Of
met
2022.
2021.
Okay.
And then May 2022 is when they made it official. Or yeah, he didn't ask until May 2022. So like
6 months.
Okay, which is
6 months. 6 months. Yeah.
I think it's fair, right? I feel like that's a good enough time, but I like to take things slow.
6 months is a
Enough time to really date
good
and
time
see.
as an adult. And they're very young, so I'm surprised.
Yeah. So let's see. So spending time with him increased immensely, and I started to pick up on some stuff and vibes. My family is super intuitive. Both my mom and aunt have witch powers, so I like to call them. I mean, women do have really strong intuition, so they have dreams about stuff that happened, that are going to happen, and they have made it known. Like, for example, one time I had gone out to a party, and my mom knew where and with who I was, with like, girl, how you know this? I live in another city. Sorry, there's no punctuation. Okay, so girl, how you know this? I live in another city. I never told her about me partying or even posted it on social media. Anyways, I have been having dreams. I have been having dreams about my boyfriend, and I do not disregard them. And in one dream, I dreamt about his Instagram password, and the dream. Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
And I dreamt about his Instagram password. The dream was that he was next to me in bed, and I looked over.
She dreamt about his Instagram password? Like she dreamt that she knew it?
Yes, she dreamt, and the Instagram password came to her.
Okay. And so she knows it now.
I guess we'll find out.
Sorry. I'll hold all questions till the end.
I dreamt about his Instagram password. The dream was that he was next to me in bed, and I looked over to see what he was doing. And he was logging onto his Instagram, and I caught a glimpse of his password. I woke up and had some recollection of my dream and remembered that password. Okay. Thanks to my dreams, I literally had passwords of his social media account and other stuff, and he doesn't even know. What?
Okay, so this story should be about that and not even the original title. The story should have been, I'm a medium and I guess I dreamt of my significant other's password and it was right. Like, dating a psychic.
Yeah, dating a psychic. Raven Baxter.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Using gaze into the future. Future. Okay. I logged into his IG and saw some DMs. Wow. Sorry. That's crazy.
Wait, okay, so now I'm conflicted because like while you were granted the power, you totally abused it. And you said, well, I'm just gonna invade the privacy.
Honestly,
I have some conflict, but we'll talk about that in a bit. I'm just
honestly, if this happened to me too, I'd be like, God, the universe gave me a fucking sign for a reason, and I'm supposed to know. So I'm gonna dive into everything.
I think ethics would say otherwise.
If there's a reason why his password is delivered to me in my dreams, we're solving mysteries.
I think also like maybe he just might be like the most basic motherfucker. And he was like, my password's like guitar 123.
It's probably like Guitar Boy 69.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
but yeah, continue because I'm really
intrigued,
invested. Yeah.
Oh my God. I like this girl. I like her a lot.
Psychic invasion.
Right.
Okay.
I logged into his IG and saw some DMs, and he was like, "What the fuck, this dumb bitch? It wasn't anything bad, but like, why the fuck are you saying TikToks to your coworker for?" Okay.
What?
She just okay. Let me reread.
Oh, I thought she said that he said that.
I know. Let me reread this because I'm confused. I logged into his IG and saw some DMs and was like, "What the fuck?" So she's looking at it. What the fuck, this dumb bitch? It wasn't anything bad, but like, why the fuck are you sending TikToks to your coworker for?
Okay.
One night we were drinking and I brought it up and said, "Do you fucking like her? Do you fucking like your coworker Sally?" Fake name. And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I told him why the fuck you sending her messages. He then said that if that made me uncomfortable, and he stood and he understood and took her off social media. I don't know. Hold on. Did that make sense to anybody?
It made sense, and all I just want to say is that this is, for being early 20s that they are, it's not right, but it's just typical behavior.
Yeah.
But this is toxic behavior.
Yeah.
Because you're just like projecting your insecurity without, and you chose
actually having him. Yeah.
You chose personal attack rather than being like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" and like making it a conversation.
Or like, are you close with
But
her?
like when you're incriminating to the person, that's bad on you, because then you're just setting a horrible tone. You're hurting them, making them feel shameful.
Scared, yeah.
And then that's gonna push them into either like mistrust and untruthfulness. Continue before I get into it.
Okay. And he said, made me uncomfortable. He understood and took her off social media. And she put in quote, "I don't know, maybe I was being toxic, but I don't care. LOL." And she goes, self-aware. I told him that I knew because
Aquarius behavior.
Is she? No,
I'm
she's a
just kidding.
Taurus.
Oh, Taurus. Oh shit. So I got for talking shit.
Okay. I told him that I knew because I was having vivid dreams about her, and that meant something. He looked at me all spooked and told him that I will rock her if she tries. And I told him that I will rock her if she tries anything. Does that mean like I will?
This is a hood bitch. Because violence is normal for her. She chose violence to when she first approached him, and she's choosing violence. I mean, I get it. This is who I used to be. There are easier ways. Life could be much easier. But go on. Let's finish this.
Let's get to it. Fast forward. Everything good.
Oh, okay.
But something in me was like telling me to check his email.
So she's like processing another password.
She was check his email. So fucking bizarre. Like my gut was urging me. So I did. Didn't find anything. And was like, damn, I'm going fucking
also
crazy.
The fact that he didn't change his password.
Yes.
I don't know if he just is that trusting, or he's just,
or maybe he was like just so that she doesn't
care.
get maybe he's not hiding anything. That's why. Anyways, but then I checked his trash, or maybe he is hiding something. I checked his trash and saw that he was resetting his OnlyFans account password, and I was fucking livid. Like, bitch, are you fucking serious right now? Like, are you really paying and watching porn? I don't know. But it didn't sit well with me. The fact that he's paying $9.98 but can't buy me fucking flowers? Like, I wouldn't have a problem with it if you weren't so fucking weird with money. I don't know. There's more to that. I really feel her presence.
Okay. Continue. I have so many thoughts.
But I seriously want to know your input on this because I'm just fucking spiraling.
Get ready, girl.
I'm just fucking spiraling down on my thoughts. Sorry, it's a
Yes.
long message, but I love y'all be giving your opinion, especially when y'all make some funny ass jokes. Anyways,
Get ready to be the joke. No, just kidding.
oh, if y'all want to give me a call, you are more than welcome. Sorry, there are a lot of grammar errors. It's cool. I think the lack of grammar actually makes it funnier. So thank you. A lot of grammar errors or typos. I'm not an English major. It's okay. Me
It's
too,
good.
girl.
You're human. It's fine.
I be living in the Anyways,
You're a psychic. You don't need it.
right? It's fine. Stay safe. Yours truly, a broke girl that really needs therapy. Aw, she lives in Fresno.
Oh shit. Well, there is a lot to unpack, so let's get into it. First of all, I'm gonna just name you Raven. It's giving.
It's giving.
That's so Raven.
It's giving.
And I just want to say, first of all, that we love you. You know, this is all just, it's tough love. Not even tough love, it's just honest, right?
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
I really love your honesty and
yeah.
self-awareness and
Yeah.
everything in the email.
And so this is not to like
so good.
be like criticizing of you, or it's not even personal. Like we don't know each other.
If anything,
just
we
take
see
it-
ourselves in you.
Yeah, exactly. So please don't take any of this in the wrong way.
You know he's gonna go in on you, Raven, because he's apologizing. He's giving you the sandwich. The sandwich of like compliments. He's letting you know he's on your side, and just know he's gonna give you the roast beef with all the motherfucking toppings, and he's gonna close it out with, "But I love you, girl." That's what he's gonna do. So, anyways, HK Brains, take it away.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, you're great. You're really talented. You're really good. Maybe you should become like a spy.
Honestly,
But because they're
Do
like,
like a hotline.
they're like 21, right? They said that, right?
Are they? Yeah. 21.
Okay. So that's why I'm like, this is right on the dot. Like when I was 21, toxic behavior was normal as fuck.
Yeah.
And I feel like your generation is like, everybody wants to be Maddie from Euphoria. But like,
Very Maddie vibes.
I'm just telling you, like, that's appealing now. But like,
It's
life could
exhausting.
it's exhausting. It is draining to try to want to fight all the time.
And to want to
and
cause problem.
Yeah, to want to be dramatic. But like, I'll admit, like, it was fun in the moment. But like, you'll definitely grow out of that shit in a few years. So have your fun now.
Get it out of your system.
Couple
Live.
issues. You did invade someone's privacy,
Yeah.
and if that person, especially because there's your significant other, if he chose to, reprimand you or hold you accountable, he totally could have. He did not. That's gracious of him.
Yeah, that's what
and
I'm
he's
like, he
very
probably didn't
patient.
hide anything.
He's very patient. So definitely give him credit for being patient with you and not blowing it out of proportion. Because again, he actually could have. Because some people would feel very violated. I would be so upset if I found out my partner just hacked my shit and did it in a way to incriminate me. Because I don't know if you see that, but you should notice what you're doing, and you kind of are going into it with the intent to want to stir up some problems. I would try to ask questions and try to explore that within yourself. Is that coming from insecurity? Is that coming from any kind of lack within the relationship? What is that? Because what you'll tend to do is you'll start causing problems from things that could just be easily resolved just by facing them head on. Because so many people have done this, what you did. They'll find porn on their partner's phone and be like, what is this? And we're going to have a big old fight and we're going to duke it out. When it could have just been like, okay, well, let's just have a conversation about this.
Right.
What is this really about?
Mhm.
You just have sexual needs when I'm not around or something like that. And so it's also a good time now to choose how you take this. I was assuming from, the title that you don't like porn at all, but it seems like you were cool with it. You were just mad that he spent money on it and not on you. That's fair. I'm
That's
right
fair.
there with you.
Yeah, I understand
So
that.
maybe you're not bothered by porn and you're like, yeah, who the fuck cares about it? But yes, spending money on OnlyFans, especially when you have a partner, I would be a little bit confused. So I think you're on the right path. Your concerns,
Your feelings are valid.
yeah, super valid, and I know you are a good person. It's just the execution is messy right
Yes.
now, and there are better ways.
Yeah. I like that you said the execution's messy right now because it really what it is like when you're young and you're navigating through like these adult relationships, it's like we have all of these emotions and we just like don't know what to do with it.
Mhm.
So I think that like again being like the Maddie of Euphoria, like toxic behavior and like you hear from in the culture or whatever, like we think that like behaving like that is okay and like
Yeah, or cute.
or cute, yeah.
Um,
And like again, we laugh about it because it's like we fucking been there, but we're exhausted
yes.
because we know that like in the long run, the longevity of your relationship and even for yourself is like it just does nothing for you.
Yeah.
So it like, but I guess in a way, if you want to turn it into a positive thing, it's really just like you're being put in these situations and like knowing, okay, oh wait, I don't like this, I don't like that, but just take a moment and like actually like sit with that and think about why is it that you don't like that. And again, and then address it to him. And it doesn't have to be like you approach him when you're feeling very emotional and dramatic and intense. Like really sit with your thoughts and think about why it bugs you. And it's probably deeper than that. It's like it's not because you're not okay with him watching porn. It's like, oh, like you're giving money to this, to this girl and like I'm not really feeling loved in a certain type of way. And like, what is it? So what kind of love language are you expecting from him? Because you're like your partner, like male or female or whatever, like they're not going to know what you want unless you like express it to them. Like how you want to be loved, how you want to be communicated, how, what your expectations are in a relationship. So I think it's just really unfair to like attack someone and to
Mm.
be like, hey, why are you doing this? And da 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 da, when it's like, maybe they don't know, like, oh, maybe they didn't know that like you wanted flowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we always expect the other person to like know exactly what you want.
Yeah.
But like,
He's not the psychic you are, bitch.
yeah, he ain't Raven. You don't got the powers, and it's a blessing that you got the dreams and the passwords and all that stuff. But like, I think that like, again, like as a healed person who's been, because I've done similar stuff that, as Raven done
Yeah.
before, where you just like react.
Yes.
Like I definitely would have been like, okay, I got this information. I definitely would feel very tempted to try it.
Yeah.
I honestly probably would ignore it. I think if I'm like feeling so tempted to try it and I'm wanting to really get into his phone, why?
Mm.
Why?
Mm.
Is he shady? Has he cheated before? Are you insecure?
Mm.
Is there something that you haven't talked about in the relationship? It's deeper than the fucking password.
Yes.
And maybe that's what the actual dream is about versus actually having the password.
Yes.
It's like your subconscious letting you know there's something to discuss here.
It also could have been a personal test. That could have been like the
personal-
password didn't
yeah.
come to you because you were supposed to grant you access. The password also could have been interpreted like, oh, I have this power. Do I choose to abuse it or do I
Yes.
trust my man?
Yeah.
That's a different perspective. And because I
And
can
if
tell
you
you what
don't
I would have
trust him,
done.
it's like, but you sit with your thoughts. How do you execute your emotions?
Yes. And who are you going to be? Because it's very easy to take the perspective of like, oh, I'm only going to scrutinize the other person. No, you also have your faults too. And you also
Yeah.
are not free from any kind of, not judgment. You're not free from any scrutiny yourself. So
Right. Yeah.
you also are going to be held accountable for your actions, or at least you should be. And let me tell you, if it were me, what I would have had done, well, okay, what old me would have done, because I did do this. I caught my ex cheating, and I logged into his shit, and I went so far. Okay, I used to be psycho.
I know. Yeah. We've all done.
I was Maddie before Maddie was a thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I would message the people that he was messaging.
Okay,
and
you're one of
act
those.
like him.
Mm.
Was. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do this again. Old,
Yeah.
like 21 to 25-year-old me. And
Again,
I
you
was
don't
like,
know what to do with these emotions.
Yeah.
So you
And I was just like, I went so far as to like, get to get deep into the conversation and like set up like meetings, and I would try to like meet these people and fight them. Like it was like psychotic behavior. And when really all I need to do is be like, okay, actually, my man is trash. He doesn't deserve my time and energy. I'm wasting all this fucking extra energy because I'm angry and confused and I'm hurt and I've never been hurt this deeply before. But that's the time I need to step away because also I'm not sure if you do pick fights or how you do confront or face confrontation, but like when you are angry, you should not say anything. You should
Mhm.
let that process, let that dissipate and get it out of your system because it's not going to be a constructive conversation when you
Yeah.
speak when you're angry.
Because you don't want to say anything you're gonna regret.
Yeah. I would not try to speak when you're angry.
Yeah.
And then what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about consequences, but I think it's or maybe I already said it, but like what you did was also wrong, unfortunately. And you may not think that way because again, it doesn't sound like your boyfriend. He sounds like he's a super chill person
Yeah.
and maybe he's not holding you accountable, but other people may not. Most people I know would be like, that's actually really shitty. And then
Right.
also you want to use what you wrongfully discovered against me. That's a whole different type of
Yeah, like how
conversation.
she thought was like, oh, like, do you like your friend, your coworker, because you sent her a Snapchat? Like,
Mm,
if my boyfriend sent a Snapchat to his female coworker because I trust him, I would not look into it.
yeah.
My ex Morgan, if he did that and I found out because I didn't trust him, I would have fucking raised hell.
Hmm.
So think of why you're feeling a certain way and
Yeah.
why you feel like you need to feel like you need to act
Yeah.
in a very like a dramatic and overly angry matter. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Like,
it
has he given you a reason to be this mistrusting? Because
yeah.
there could be different reasons. If he's giving you reasons to feel insecure, okay, then that is also on him. But if he's not, it's all on you
Yeah.
because you're the one that's wanting to only choose insecurity. You're the one that's only wanting to choose mistrust when he clearly is being open. And at this point, it seems like he's still okay with you having his passwords. That's a
Right.
lot of patience.
Yeah. Yeah. And so
Um,
if anything, that's a sign right there that like
that he's worth it.
yeah, or like because he's not hiding anything. I think anyone
Or
who's
he's being
actually
truthful.
yeah, like if someone was actually hiding something and you told them like, "Oh, I know all your passwords,"
Mhm.
instantly changed
Yeah.
instantly. So if they're shady or honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
But so I don't know.
I could also see how, like, yeah, maybe with
I
the
mean,
OnlyFans things, if he didn't like tell you, like, okay, I would feel a type of way because he didn't tell me. But at the same time, like, maybe he really doesn't think it's a big fucking deal.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, okay,
Maybe he's just like OnlyFans just normal. You
yeah,
know?
like going back to like the original thing is like, is porn cheating? Like
Mm.
that's what she asked, right?
I think the title,
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
porn is cheating. Is watching porn cheating?
Mm.
Yeah. So like, I think just to that generic question, like cheating is subjective, of course, but I also think that like my my personal opinion, I think that like we're all fucking human beings and we're
Yeah.
gonna find attraction outside of our relationship. And granted, I know not everyone's down for an open relationship, and that's every partner could discuss what their boundaries are.
Yeah.
But I think but no matter what, like we're not gonna be fucking robots and just think, okay, my boyfriend or girlfriend is like the only hot person I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna like be attracted to someone else too. Like you can't like that's human nature.
Yeah.
And sex is human nature, and so I don't think personally porn is cheating. Again, like that's something that if it bugs you, like why is that? Have that discussion and maybe just have different set of values and
Yeah.
that is something that should play a part in a relationship. So I think there's a lot of nuance to that and I think it's worth a discussion with your partner.
I think that question is it's not it's a weak question in in the sense that like there's so many things that go into cheating
Mhm.
and there's so many things that porn is not.
Yeah.
So asking if porn is cheating is actually just like a very small aspect of what you really want to get to
Yes.
because if I was going to give you an answer I'd be like lying is lying and cheating to what you agree on is cheating if that person did that, then that's cheating. But asking if porn is cheating, you need to decide that.
Yeah.
But then are you going to lock your man down to like, he can only do sexual things with me? That's an oppressive relationship. And I think you'd cause a lot of problems. And you need to realize that like, it's not supposed to be like that.
Right.
But so I would ask things of just like, okay, is he lying to me? Meaning like, is he doing more than just OnlyFans? Is he talking to other girls? Is he Snapchatting other girls? Is there like other sexual things happening that aren't porn? Then okay, those are valid questions. And like, if those are things happening, then yeah, that's kind of, not right. But if all he's doing is just jacking off to videos, it's not. There could be worse things that he could be doing.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's the thing with like maturity, right?
Yeah.
It's like you realize there's like your energy and patience for things just become like just like I just feel like for stuff like that, like I don't even want to put the energy to even try to trip over that with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like there's so many bigger things to life and to more meaningful things in the relationship besides him just jacking off to like
Yeah.
a fucking porno.
And also,
You
I'd be
know, like-
tired. Like, please enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
I need a night off. You
Me
know what
too.
I mean?
Like sometimes I'm like, I fuck. I don't want to be the only thing you fuck to. Like,
yes.
can you give me a break?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like go like enjoy yourself. Like it's fine.
Yes.
Like it's his body. He could do what he wants with his
Yes.
body.
Yeah.
It's not your call to like
Yeah.
tell him he can't just go jack off or whatever. Like that's
Yeah.
his body.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
heal yourself, girl. I get that.
Yes.
I get
yes,
it. And with
yes.
time you will.
Yes.
And with experience you will. Just
Yeah.
like try to be open to like to learning and to growing and to like, forgive yourself for making mistakes and to,
Yeah.
understand why you made those mistakes.
Yeah.
That's my tip.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, you're
Let's
doing
sign off.
great.
That was over an hour. Want to do a second?
Wow.
I know. That was
Oh,
fun.
Okay. Let's definitely do another one.
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, I'm ready to
Aw.
get into more emails. But
I
like, wow, that
know.
was a good one.
That was a good
That
fucking
was a good
email.
one.
I really like the way that she even wrote it too. Even without I don't know what it was. It was just like I felt her presence.
Yeah.
Like,
She
I-
just
I
wrote
like-
it conversationally. You could tell she was just needed to get it out.
Right.
So the real therapy is just helping y'all express yourselves.
For real.
'Cause
It's
y'all
you
just need a,
typing
y'all
it,
just need a
really.
journal.
Yeah, it's really just y'all just journaling your lives to me, and we read it, and we just like
Like
Like,
you don't
you know,
even
our
have
thoughts.
to take what. Please don't take what we say if it doesn't help you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just perspective.
yeah.
Um,
None of us. I mean, me, HK are like not professionals,
Yeah.
so
And also, our perspective is limited. We don't know everything about you, and you clearly can't give us all the details.
right.
So,
right. It's just based off of what
we
we've gone
perceive.
through.
Yeah.
Plug yourself.
Okay. Well, I am currently HK Brains, and
Are you gonna rebrand your name?
I am.
What?
So there's a reveal coming, but and I'll explain that in a future episode.
HK, we like HK.
No, I
boy.
know. I'll still be definitely
HK,
HK
brain.
Brains.
I mean, it could be whatever you
to
wanna be.
BGT. But yeah.
I mean, we call you a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You even say Harrison sometimes.
Right.
Everyone
Who's that?
Who's Harrison?
Who the fuck is that?
Anyways.
Yeah, so you can find me HK Brains on Instagram, and then when I drop whatever I drop, be on the lookout because it'll be on there.
Yes, we've been waiting.
I did private my account because
You
I
did?
found out my managers were doing some shady shit. But fuck them.
They were
'cause
doing
I'm not
shady
working there with
shit?
them. Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But I'll reopen my profile to public
Yeah.
again once I move. So
All right. And then follow me, Stefanie Maegan, or go to brocotherapy.com.
okay.
All that shit is there. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Broke therapy.